If it's your first year homeschooling and you keep hearing spiral method and mastery method, you're kind of confused about the two, like I was, let me break it down for you so you don't have to go through that confusion. Hello everyone, welcome back to Just with Faith. If you haven't subscribed, click that like button or that notification bell. Please do so because we have some amazing content coming up. So, gonna make this really quick, as quick as I can. One of the things that you notice is when you're searching or researching for curriculums is they fall into two main categories, the two main teaching approaches, the spiral method and the mastery method. And the understanding the difference is going to save you a lot of confusion and I would say even a lot of money. Now, what is the mastery method? It's exactly what it sounds like. Your child learns one concept completely, deeply, thoroughly, from every angle, and they don't move on until they have that fully mastered. If your child is learning multiplications, they stay on multiplications. They practice it, they test on it, they work on it until it clicks completely. Only then do they move forward to the next concept. Now, the mastery method is great for children who need depth, okay? Who need to fully understand something before a new information gets layered on top of it. It's also great for children who get anxious about moving too far or too fast or who struggle with retention. The potential challenges with mastery is that some children can get bored staying on one concept for a long time, and if a child genuinely is not getting something, progress can feel slow. I would say maybe an example of a mastery curriculum is math UC, from what I'm seeing, like other parents describe it, right start math, and some levels of the good and the beautiful. And the spiral method works differently. Instead of just staying on one concept until it's fully mastered, your child is introduced to a concept briefly and then move on. And then the same concept comes back later on, which the good and beautiful does a lot of the time. They might go a little bit deeper, a little bit more complex, and then again and again, each time spiraling back and building on what came before. So say for I can't even say this word, multiplications, okay? Your child might see it introduced, practice it a little, then move on to something else. Then multiplication comes back weeks later with more complexity. Then again later, even more. So the idea is that repetition over time builds retention. The brain sees the concept again and again across the year and it sticks through the exposure and review rather than intensive initial focus. I would say the spiral method really works well for children who get bored easily, who need variety, and who actually retain information better when they revisit it over time rather than drilling it intensively all the time at once. The challenges that you can possibly face is if your child doesn't fully grasp a concept the first time they see it and it comes back again more complex, it's going to feel super overwhelming. The gap can compound if they're not caught early. Example would be, this is the one that we just switched to, Saxon Math. So far, my 5th grader is loving it. He says he understands it more and he loves how everything is detailed and in-depth and thorough. Now, you might be wondering, what is going to be right for my child? And honestly, the beautiful thing about homeschooling is that you get to figure that out with your kid. If your child needs something that has to be in-depth and struggle with moving too fast, try mastery. If your child needs variety and retains information better through repeated exposure over time, try spiral. And if your child has ADHD or learns differently, this decision matters even more. Because the wrong method for the child brain can make learning feel like a battle, and the right one can make it feel almost effortless. So with my 5th grader, we switched from the good and the beautiful math to Saxon Math, which is a spiral curriculum. And I'm already noticing the difference in how he's comprehending and retaining things. I will keep you updated how this goes for our family, especially with him. I'm also going to put my 3rd grader that does not have ADHD on Saxon Math. But for my to be 3rd grader, I'm going to have him repeat 2nd grade curriculum. He's actually doing 1st grade curriculum with the good and the beautiful because he enjoys it a little bit more. It's a little bit more conceptual. So drop in the comment, which method do you see or use is working for your kids? I want to know. Subscribe if you're new and come back because we talk about things, homeschooling, parenting, faith, and real life stuff, and all of that good stuff. So right here, Just with Faith. Until next time, bye. I hope that does explain certain things for y'all.